Good morning, everybody. It is coffee time with Coach John in the building. I got my coffee ready. Hopefully, you got a mug ready. Film Girl Productions in the house. What's popping? What's popping? Listen, it is a beautiful morning. You should be prepared for this morning because there is some amazing things that can happen. Guess what? You have exactly what you need to make today amazing. So you should be trying your best to make sure that this day, this moment is an amazing moment. We are here. It is National Poetry Month, man. You know, we doing poetry every day we get a chance. I encourage you, if you're writing, please write, please share, please help other people learn about poetry. Tell them what it means to you, how it makes you feel. Let people know what poetry is, and how it affects your life. A lot of people say that poetry saved them lives. Say, Shadow in the building, my brother. Yes. And by the way, if you're not following Southern Fried Poetry, please follow. There's a festival coming up. Shadow can give you all the information. Southern Fried Poetry is right there. Just go down, follow Southern Fried Poetry. Those are my peoples right there. Man, it's good to see you, Shadow. It's really good to see you, bro. I'm going to be coming to Atlanta really soon. I know I keep saying that, but it's been a lot. Send me the YouTube live link. I want to be able to stay. Okay, I'll send it to you right now, Shadow. I'm sending it to you right now. Let me go ahead and find you on here. Let me find you right now, and I'll send it to you, and you can come on and join. Yeah, come on and talk about the festival if you have time. I'll send it to you right now. Just follow the link and come on and come talk about the festival if you have time. Even if you can't stay long, that's cool. But just so people can know what's going on, I just sent you the link. So if you can, come on in. Riyad Hatem. I hope I'm saying that name right. But welcome. Thank you for coming this morning. It's always love, Shadow. You already know. We already know. So, calm drip culture. Wow, that's a nice thing. That is a nice name. Let me take a sip. I hadn't had a sip yet. Take a sip. If you have your coffee, you have your tea, whatever beverage you choose this morning. It is 6 o'clock in the evening someplace, so whatever you choose is fine. Take a sip for everyone. For those who are not here, just lost a few people. We lost a poet that everybody knows in this community that I rock with, and so sending my blessings to them. We just lost DMX. It's a 1 year anniversary of Brother Minister Hafiz Muhammad, who has been like a father figure to myself and so many. There's a lot going on in life, so we want to definitely reach out to those who are. A friend of mine just lost their dad yesterday, so reach out to a lot of people who are going through some things and send them positive vibes and send them great energy. Wish them the best and pray that everything is going well in their lives. As much energy as we can to them, good vibes, and just hats off to everybody. So, look, glasses up, mugs up. Yes. Lady V is in the building. Lady V, what's popping?
Hey, what's poppin'?
I
Baby
can't call her. I'm just here. Shirley,
Hey.
good morning. Shadow is about to come on. I believe if he has time, he's going to come on and talk a little bit. So hopefully, Shadow's coming. Mina's just waking up, making noise. She's waking up for the second time today. But
Yeah.
how was your?
Y'all look like y'all had a blast yesterday in the sun.
Say that again.
I said I like the pictures that I saw from yesterday.
Oh, from when I asked. Yeah, we went to we had to go and hang out with my mom, take her to the store, and then we stopped by Wits and just make sure he get pictures of all the shirts that he's done. He's doing a great job with the shirts. He's doing a great job with them.
Yep.
Yeah. I got to get my green screen up, right, so that I can put my backgrounds up because my backgrounds won't work without the green screen. It does on my Zoom now that my computer is working better. I'm still disappointed myself because I lost. Daybreak was good. I lost over 70 poems in my Monica. How you doing? In my notes. So I was saving all of my stuff to my external hard drive and forgot my notes. Over
Oh,
70 something
yeah.
poems.
That's bad business. That's why I just started using Google Docs.
Right, I was doing that too, and but I have those poems were there before Google Docs, and then I was still touching them, but I never transfer all them over to Google Docs. Hurt my heart, and now I have to go and buy uh the Microsoft Word, whatever that package is, because I don't have none of the things I don't have no more. I don't have none of the
You got to get the Microsoft Office suite.
Office suite. I don't have PowerPoint or none of that anymore. All of that was cleaned off.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you can't just get that application no more.
You got to
You
buy the
gotta
whole
pay
thing.
for a subscription.
Yeah, and I gotta go. I gotta go on the line. I know, and so is that horrible? I lost so much stuff. All my music is gone, which I know that was gonna happen. The poems that I did to music are gone. So, but I do have a lot of them because I sent them to myself via email. So I do have them in my email. I can still download a lot of it, but I had to because my computer was not working right. It's not working right, and so I had to get up in there and do it. But that hurts. That hurts to have so much work loss. And just means I got to work harder to build it back up. Kendra, what's good?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are y'all?
I got coffee.
I have water.
Good. Water is good. Water is good. Water is good.
Yes. Hey, Lady B.
Hey, Kendra.
How are you?
I ain't complaining.
Prada, what's good with you? Prada
I had
shut the
my
show
honey
down
this morning,
last
so
night.
I'm good.
You had what this morning?
Honey.
Buddy.
Honey.
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 Oh.
Oh. What kind
Yeah,
of
I can
honey?
take that a couple of. I was gonna say I can take that a couple of different ways.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I had
honey.
I had the honey that come from the bees for the pollen and stuff.
Oh, okay. From the B's, not the D's. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that honey.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
I know. I was like, okay, honey. Yeah, they
Listen,
do say that's good.
I wish I had a honey.
Uh-oh.
Girl,
Watch out now. Dark Man Blues in the
that's
building.
right.
Lisa, good morning to you.
Yeah, they said that's really good for allergies. I don't know why, but it's so funny. Like my allergies are not bothering me this year, and I know they're driving everybody crazy. I don't know why. And I'm outside because I go walking like every morning.
Okay, Dave.
But they're not bothering me at all. So it's kind of I'm
Listen,
thankful.
don't ask for it.
I know that's why I said I'm thankful. Thank you. But
Prada, check your DMs. I've not had allergies ever in my life, and I think I'm coming down with allergies now. My eyes be itching for no reason. My nose feel like there's something in it, and I'm like, what the freak is this? I don't know nothing about this. So I went and got me some honey from the local farmers market. And I just get it in every day. You know, I drink tea all the time anyway, so I've got to buy another jar. Yeah.
you know, I do not like the taste of honey. Like I have it and I have sweetens. I have sweet stuff, but I don't like the taste. It's just like, ugh, it's disgusting.
I can take a spoon of honey and be fine. They're on my YouTube. So come on my YouTube page. And so, okay, let me, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking, Kendra.
No, yeah, I just said I don't know. I think it's because that one lady, she did that to me one time. My friend's mom, I think I told y'all about that. She like put honey down my throat because my voice was gone. I used to lose my voice all the time. And so I was over at their house and she kept telling me to take a spoonful of honey. And I'm like, I'm not taking that. Like, it's not like the taste of it. And I'm like, it's not going to help me anyway. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking. And the next thing I know, like she takes this spoon of honey and she sticks it down my throat. She's like, yeah. And I was just like, oh, it was horrible. And it didn't help. My voice did not come back after that either.
My mama gave me a spoonful of sugar with rum, like a shot of rum, when I lost my voice before my probate show. Yeah, it's sugar and rum, and I mean I shut up for like 45 minutes. I didn't talk until it was time, and when it's time for me to talk, I had my voice back.
Wow.
Cool. I'll tell you the one thing that helped me one time because I'm telling you, I used to lose
But
my voice.
old people got different remedies.
Yeah.
When I was working at Goodwill at the time, and I was up at the front area, and there was this, I don't know, he was Hispanic, and he was like from up, He was Hispanic. And so anyway, he told me, my voice had been gone for probably about a little bit over a week. And so he came in, he said, he's like, give me your hand. And I was like, excuse me. And he's like, give me your hand. So I gave it to him, and he did these little things, like he went through each one of my fingers and did some stuff and whatever. And I'll be done, like within 30 minutes, my voice was back.
Now, who was this that did that to you?
It was just this, he was an employee
Okay.
at we were, like he worked at Goodwill, and he asked me, because he knew, he's like, you want your voice back? And I was like, well, of course he was speaking another language, somebody had to interpret. And so he told me, he's like, give me your hand. So I handed it, I just gave it to him, and he did, he went through and did some stuff to my hand. And next thing I know, like 30 minutes later, my voice was back. I was like, heck.
He had the golden touch, huh? You would let him touch something else. Woo-wee.
What? Oh, no.
I mean, if he could do magic with just touching your hand, I'm just saying.
I guess it must, but you know how they say, like up in the, I guess they don't take medicine, like if they're, like they're up in the fields of Mexico, because he was like, even from a place where like you had to have an interpreter to interpret what he was saying, because he didn't speak like regular Spanish. Yeah,
a lot of places outside of the United States don't use the medicine. So the issue with medicine is simple. Medicine, pills, and all of the liquids and all that stuff, they take all of the natural things and they put it together in a pill. But the problem with that is the pill has unnatural things that are not natural to your body. And so that's what makes it dangerous and harmful to your body. That's why you end up with other things, because you're not getting the natural stuff you're supposed to have. So there's a lot of natural things in the pill, but then there's also things that are not good for your body that's made in the pill, that capsule it and stuff like that. And that's why they always tell you, take this pill, but you got to drink plenty of water, because they're trying to get it out of your system as fast as possible, because it's very, very dangerous to your system. So if you ever take a medicine and you're not drinking a lot of water, you are actually doing more damage to your body than you think.
Yeah. I don't take medicine.
Yeah, my medicine is coffee.
Your medicine is coffee?
It's coffee. Shadow.
Good morning.
My brother Shadow in the building.
Good morning, Kendra. Lady V, I already know you.
I was going to say, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting yet.
You sure do know me, Shadow. How you doing, family?
It's good to see you. I'm doing wonderful. How y'all doing?
We are well.
I don't know about that Dallas Cowboys in the background, though.
Oh man, I got to rep my city, man. I got to rep my city.
What you not about to do, Shadow? We had this conversation before. I believe we was in San Antonio, Texas.
Lady V,
I'm gonna need you to dial that back.
You like Cowboys too?
Where you been at, Kendra?
Lady V, I did not know that you were
on my wall.
Y'all need to recognize this big blue star shines all across this great nation.
Okay.
It's not shining.
You done got the Dallas Cowboys started. I done got the Cowboys fan started. I'm gonna stop now.
Don't get put in the back room with that Cowboys star. Don't get put in the back.
Listen, I can just do this. I can just put my camera right over here. Y'all can see the clock. Y'all can see the sign.
We're gonna put you in the back.
Y'all can see the flag.
You're gonna go backstage.
Oh man!
So listen, real quick, because I know Shadow time is limited, so I want to get him on. And Shadow, tell them who you are and share what you want to share about the Southern Fried Festival coming up. Information you have that you can share out. I'll let you take time to do that.
Man, I appreciate that, Ja. Thank you so much. I love your show. I've been on the show. I just stay very busy. But for those that don't know, actually, let me turn this off because I had it on my phone as well. My name is Shadow. I am the executive director of Southern Fried Poetry Incorporated. I was the president for about 2 years. And so I work very closely with a lot of different poets. Ja is one of my favorite of all time. And I just really respect everything that you're doing, brother. So I just want to join today because it's National Poetry Month. So I wanted to wish all the poets out there happy National Poetry Month. And to also let you know that there's opportunity. If you have a product or you're doing anything with your poetry, we have this week a National Poetry Slam celebration. It's a really kind of unique event. We have a virtual space, virtual online campus called the Echo. And it's free to register. But if you want to participate in something called Dr. Hensbough's Haiku Hullabaloo, which is a master class being taught on how to write haiku by one of my best friends. His name is Adam Henze, but we call him Hensbough. He just recently got his PhD. And so he's teaching his first master class in how to write haiku. So we had our first workshop yesterday. And it's okay if you don't have, you know, the device to log on into the Echo and all that kind of stuff, because we're also going to be broadcasting it on YouTube Live. And then, you know, if you want to participate in the workshop, all you have to do is just go to the website, which is SoFriedPoetry.com, and register for an active membership. The membership lasts for a year. It's only $20, but it gets you access to events like these. And then also in June, we're going to be having our tournament, which is our annual tournament that we do every year. This will be year number 29 for Southern Fried. And obviously, because of the pandemic, we can't do it in person. So we've moved it all to virtual. And so currently the in-region registration is open for that. It's $175 for individuals, $275 for teams, but the prize bucket total cash prize is going to be about $6,000. We give away first, second, third, and fourth in both categories. And then we also give away prizes for a head-to-head haiku competition, a Slam Masters competition, and there's a third one, Ja. Remind me, I can't remember what that third one is, but yeah, Nerd Slam.
Nerd Slam, that's what it was. I'm like, wait a minute, you put me on the spot.
Yeah, Nerd Slam, haiku, and Slam Master Slam all also receive prizes. And that's going to be in June, from June 8th through the 12th. I think we have about 5 teams currently registered in region, and then it opens up to everybody outside of the region on April 15th. So anybody who has a venue that they want to represent and they want to participate and try to win some of this money, definitely tune in April 15th and try to register your team or yourself as an individual. Outside of that, I don't really have anything else to say. I just want to just kind of chime in here and just say, you know, Happy Poetry Month. I really having fun this week, meeting a lot of different poets. And then, you know, just being in the Echo, it's a unique experience. Not a lot of people have a lot of experience with that particular tool. It's kind of like a game. It looks like a game. It feels like a game. But essentially, you create an avatar. You can design your avatar to make it look as closely to yourself as you want to. And then it just drops you in the world, and you can interact with other people in the world just by turning on your mic or walking up to them and starting a conversation. So it's not in person, but it's as close as we can get. And it goes a little bit beyond the Zoom kind of world that we've all been in for the last 13 months or so. So thanks, Ja. I really appreciate you.
No doubt, bro. Look, it's always an honor to see you, man. You know, I love you, brother. And once I saw you, I was like, yeah, come on, tell the people what's happening. I miss so much of Southern Fried. Like, for y'all, for people who've never been to Southern Fried, imagine going to a family reunion of poets. That's the best way I can tell you how it is. That's the vibe that's there. It is unreal. You will never experience anything like this before in your life. Your life will change. I promise you that. I promise you that.
For sure.
So, Shadow, thank you, man. Thank you. Well, you stay as long as you can. I mean, you don't have to go nowhere. You can stay.
Yeah,
right
I'll
there.
stay. And if you would like for us to rebroadcast this in the Echo, we can as well. If you just if you want to send me the link.
Awesome. I'll send it to you.
So that's a possibility. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Prada, what's good? Prada in the building.
What is up, everyone? Hey, Shadow. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Prada.
I went to your thing last year, the digital on. It was so cool, guys.
Did you like it?
Yes, I was having so many technical difficulties at the time because it was just when we were, at least in my house, we were starting to get adjusted to being all virtual. I got internet for the first time in my life in July of last year
Wow.
because we were doing distance learning. So, and thank God, right? Because now I use it a million times a day. And I wonder, how did I ever survive without internet? I don't know, but
Right.
you get used to it when you just don't need it when you're not home as much.
Yep.
But it was the most beautiful place. You could walk around to all these different venues. It was just, it was sensational. And
Awesome.
then there's all these other poets. You just bump into their avatars, and
I know
yeah,
that was the coolest part to me, right? It's
and you
almost,
guys
it's not
are
like
so
being in
cool.
person, but it's like as close as you can get to actually being in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dance part is it. When you can do the dances, your avatar.
Oh
Yes.
man,
That's
they
like,
added some new dances, Ja. They added
really?
like a hip hop dancing and a house dancing. It's
Wow.
actually pretty
I kept
cool.
like
So yeah,
off-roading in the grass.
yeah,
Like I would be like,
yeah.
oh wait, I'm in the trees. I need to go. Wait, how do I get back?
And
I
I
would love
just,
to see you. I would love to see you in there, Prada. That was a good time. We're doing it. We're in there all week. So anybody who wants to just kind of check it out and see what it's like, we'll also be using it in June. So if you want to get some good practice before then, if you're planning to be at
Are
the
you doing an erotic one
tournament.
again?
Not this week, but definitely in June. Yes, yes.
Okay,
You
cool.
like the erotic one?
Well, it's probably 20 to 25% of what I do, but that part of what I do is
listen,
really
wait. Shadow, Prada is a beast.
Is she being modest?
She's
I
a
could tell
beast.
she was being a little modest right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
So we got
All right.
this.
All right.
We got a slam going on that coming up. My team against Mr. Throwback on the screen. Moody Black has a team, and Mike has a team. And I recruited Prada quick. She's the beast. I was like, no, on my squad. I was like,
Take
yeah.
off the market, huh?
Moody's still a little salty about that too.
You know, I told Moody, you know, he's too clean cut. He got to be a little thuggish. So, you know, they would let him know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. So who's sharing some poems today? Like, I'm, 22 minutes in, and I need some poetry in my life. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right. You want a new piece? I wrote this last night.
New
so
piece.
the theme of it's a new shit. The theme of the theme at the Norican was what's next. And so I was like, crap, I didn't write a poem. I've been so busy and doing these 30 for 30. So I sat down and I wrote this maybe 10 minutes before we started. And these poems are the best for me, I think. So it's just titled What's Next? That's the prompt.
Got you.
I will do a trigger warning for domestic violence. Do you feel safe at home? Was never a question the doctor asked when I was a child. What would I have said? No. What kind of power does a child have? Adults don't listen. Adults don't pay attention. Certainly no one has made the answer be yes yet. What next? The doctor takes me home, becomes my parent, calls the police to do nothing again. All the eyes in the world and not a single mouth to mount a rescue. What next? I go back home to my imagination, wait for my wings, get another year older, turn 18, and never look back. Do you feel safe at home? Was asked by my OB, 2 months pregnant before I could be seen. Yes, was always my answer. What next? Was she going to take me home? Teach me how to be a mother? Safe spaces were as pretend as space itself. What next? I go back home to my imagination, stuff dollar bills in a baby book, remove bullets from the Glock, lots of blankets on the floor, door locked, need another pillow for my back. Last trimester visit. Do you feel safe at home? I wanted to scratch my deceitful eyes from my face since they swam through warning signs of tears. I whispered, no. What next? What was the point? Doctors don't do anything. Adults don't do anything. He's in rehab a month, no bruises, just tears. She prescribed me antidepressants to avoid postpartum depression. What next? It's in my medical records? I leave him and he uses this against me, steals my baby? Even if I break free, building our wings out of old green men on paper who can't save me either. What is next indeed? Next will be another apology and promises of sobriety. Next will be him inside me with no consent required ever. Next will be a funeral for two if I cannot figure out how to glue together these wings out of tears and spit and prayers. My tiny baby. I pray what's next for us is tomorrow.
Wow. All right, Father.
I told you it was going to be heavy.
Yeah.
They're not all that heavy.
Thanks for the trigger warning ahead of time.
Yeah.
Beautiful poem.
You need that product.
Hey.
I had a workshop last night, and then they were writing. While they were writing, I wrote this piece that I'm still working on, but I like to see where it's going. You should be in math class, studying social studies, and maybe learning the importance of deodorant. You should be singing hip hop songs and nervous about walking to middle school without a chaperone. You should be here laughing, playing video games, and waiting for your favorite juice to sweet your palate. You should be here. In fact, you would be here if you were white. If you weren't born with that God-given melanin, if God didn't bless you as a black child, you would be here. Pretty as the forgotten mornings. Stretching your arms as the day greets your smile, you would be here, dear child. Laughing, if not for racists. If police could be called to reckoning, if white America didn't hate you, didn't hate the chocolate in your skin, you would be here. So I pray you are sleeping. Hopefully, and angels are catching your tears before they fall from the clouds. I hope God whispers to you. Plays your favorite hip hop songs when you miss your mom. Maybe he sing your mother's favorite song before you go to sleep. I hope your father's face mirrors the clouds that place you call home. Because you should be here, celebrating a mustache, a deepening voice, towering over your sister and reminding her that sibling love has an everlasting reward. Dear child, you should be here, learning how a man-child's footsteps call attention. How your presence staples the making of a true soldier. How black boys grow into free-thinking black men, but they took you away. Made you a poster boy for another I Can't Breathe campaign. Blamed you for being careless. Said that you were wrong for being a child, playing the same games children play. Made it fit exactly what they've always called us. You could have been me. I could have been you. Trophied into America's cinema, chalk-lined from another media frenzy. They took you from us and justified it again. That's for Tamir Rice.
Wow, that's beautiful. Almost speechless.
Appreciate it, brother.
I hate that I'm in the house because this is a cigarette needed.
So cool.
Yeah, that was deep. Did you say you wrote that yesterday?
Yeah, I wrote that last night during one of the workshops I was doing, which wasn't even, but it's the energy that I got from the poems that they were working on in the workshop, they gave me that.
Yeah, with all the stuff that's going on in Minneapolis, it just kind of hits home a little bit harder.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is I'm thinking about your poem and I'm looking at Shadow's name. I'm thinking we all have the same shadow. You know, there is no variant of hue or color or gender or age or sex or anything in a shadow.
Yeah.
That's a poem, brother.
Yeah.
So true.
We all have the same shadow.
Wow. And
That's
we
a
do
poem,
right
brother.
now. Look, we do, right? It's
So when I came up, I came up in the poetry game in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, when I was in college, and in an organization called Black on Black Rhyme, and that's where I got my moniker from. And when they used to call me up to stage, that's what they would say. Everybody has one. Shadow.
Wow. Wow.
And I you know, that always stuck in my mind. But the way you just said it now, Prada, I never heard it like that. Like everybody has the same color shadow. You know, there's no hue, there's no difference. You know, you can say that you're white, you're black, you're Indian, you're whatever, but your shadow is the same.
It's the same.
And
wow.
That just helped to put a lot of things in perspective for me. So thanks, Prada.
And we have our own shadow now. Yay.
We have our own shadow.
That's a poem, Prada. Need to hear it, son.
It is a poem. That is a poem. That is a poem. It could even be a haiku.
Yeah.
I took a picture one time. I had a flashlight and it was a headlamp and the light was pointing up to the ceiling, and my kids and we were making shadow puppets on the wall, on the ceiling, and I put one hand close to the light and one hand far away from the light, and so it's like the hands are like reaching out. I'm trying to see how I can do this on the screen. The hands are like reaching towards each other, but one is really small and one is really big, so it looks like it's a parent-child hand, but they're both my hands. And it's a show on perspective, you know, with distance and size. But yeah, it's pretty incredible shadow work. But
you know, when you think about that, just the effect of a shadow, right? Sometimes your shadow is bigger than you are. You know what I mean? So what does that say? Yeah, y'all gonna have me writing all day now. I got work to do here.
If the shadow's bigger than you, do you know what that means? That means that the day is almost ending or it's beginning. So the sun is setting on what you're doing or it's rising on what you're doing. That's the only time your shadow casts long in the day.
I didn't think about it like that. Yeah.
Wow.
You've ever seen a sundial and how the sundial casts that shadow? Yeah, it's longer when the sun is lower. It's smaller when the sun is higher, and then it goes longer when the sun goes.
Got you. Stefan is crazy. He said it means you're growing.
Yeah, you're growing.
You are growing.
Stay positive, right? Yeah. Kendra, what are you reading?
Kendra, what you got?
Yeah, she prepared something.
She has a poem and fuck in it. It's great. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Now you have to write a poem about honey.
Now stop hating on honey. Honey is a beautiful. It's very good.
I love honey.
Yes.
We haven't done any haiku, so I can share some haiku.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
See. He is jealous for me as I belong to him. Oh, how he loves me. Haiku. My heart beats ever so violently when I think of his forgiveness. Haiku. As I dance with God, we connect in twirls of love's protection of me. Haiku. Light glows as cover, securing me from darkness. Victory arise.
Okay, Kendra.
I am as the rain falling quiet from heaven, tearing through sadness.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Haiku. Brother, you are life, capsuled in God's perfection. Breathe into the earth. Haiku. I absorb the sun as nourishment for my skin, swallowed within mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humming soul's rhythm eclipsed the torrent of pains, waves ripping God's peace. Haiku.
What's cooking?
Someone to die for. Beats
I think that's
heart.
prototyping.
Sorry.
Okay.
Rap. Sorry, I did not know you could. Sorry, Kendra.
No, you're fine. I wasn't sure what that was. Haiku. I grant tears sentence, protecting my heart's spirit to live shackle free. And let's see, haiku. Creator's image released in surrendered rain for winter's solace.
Yeah. I always say Kendra has some of the prettiest writing, man.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you should. I don't think I mentioned that there is a haiku contest at the end of this week, starting on Thursday and Friday. We actually had somebody who had to drop out. So I don't know if you're interested in that, Kendra, but I think that would be a really awesome opportunity for you. It's $150 cash prize to the winner. And it's 16 competitors in the prelims on Thursday, and then 4 in finals on Friday.
Do it.
And if you can't do it, I know if I have a poet friend who just does haiku, but you should do it if you can, Kendra. You've got your show Thursday, but that's okay. You go find someone to run your show for you.
Yeah. The show will be there. We're
Come
going
join us.
to
Yeah.
Do it.
What do I do? Like, how do you do? Let me know what to do, and I'll. Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is go. I put a link in the chat for National Poetry Month celebration. Just follow that link and register for Dr. Hensbow's Haiku Hullabaloo.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hensbow is super
And if you
Get out of that comfort zone, Kendra.
and I would even invite you to his workshop. The second one is today, and the third one is tomorrow. Either one that you can make. But he's obviously been doing a lot of work on his own, and it shows. He's super knowledgeable. He has the history of haiku. He goes through all of that, and then there's like a little workshop inside of the workshop where you write haiku.
Okay. I love haiku. They're my favorite.
You'll fall in love with his energy. His energy.
Oh yeah. You will love it. You will love it. So if you have any questions, you could just reach out to me. I'm online all the time. So Fried on Facebook, So Fried Poetry on IG, So Fried Poetry on Twitter. And we have a presence everywhere. So
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you so
the
much.
family, Kendra. I'm telling you, that's family. You might as well go ahead and
Yes.
get in.
Go.
Come on. We love poets. See my T-shirt.
What does your shirt say?
What does it say? Moon pies, late nights. I can't read the other.
Yeah.
RC
Cola,
Moon pies, late night ciphers, poetry punch, and family reunion.
Yes.
That's what Southern Fried is about.
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, the moment we can be in person again, I promise y'all, all the poets that I've met during this pandemic, all those that have become family with me, I'm encouraging y'all to go wherever it's going to be, because it is a feeling that if you've never been on a slam team, you will want to be on a slam team after that. And if you never get on a slam team, you will still want to be there because of the vibe.
Yeah. And since we've missed 2 years due to the pandemic of in-person tournament, the next one is just going to be bananas. I promise you that. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
The next in-person one, Shadow, is probably everybody's going to be registered the day registration. That week of registration, everybody's going to be in.
It's going to be, I know. It's going to be crazy. Lance is already ready. He was ready this year, but things, just are a little crazy right now because of the pandemic. but we were supposed to be in Louisville, Kentucky, for this year, but obviously that didn't happen. But it looks like we might be there again next year. So
Come to New Mexico.
Which I was very disappointed.
New Mexico.
Yes,
Southern New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle. I'm in Albuquerque, but it could be we're Southwestern. We could be so Western fried.
I want to bring Southern Fried to Charlotte, and I will. And I was hoping to prepare that to happen. We was going to go and present this year. That's what we wanted to do. And so happened, when we left Fayetteville, I had my mind set. And then, we didn't get to return. But I was like, yeah, but it didn't happen.
Albuquerque is the best place to host anything. I'm just going to say that now because we have a pretty good sized metropolitan area, but it's not so big like LA or New York or anywhere super crazy like that. We are right in the middle. We're the hub between Dallas, El Paso, Denver, Phoenix, Salt Lake. Our weather is incredible here. The cost of everything is manageable. Flights in and out of here, like super affordable. Everything is amazing here. We have the infrastructure to host large events. We have some of the largest events in the world here in Albuquerque, like the powwow with the Native Americans. We have the balloon fiesta. We have so many conferences and things here, at least before COVID. But yes, oh my God, that would be so cool. To do
so wait, email today?
No, tomorrow.
Okay. I was going to say I thought I was off. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I feel like Kendra she was asking a question, but I couldn't hear her.
Oh yeah, I was asking is it open to anywhere in the South?
Yes.
Like I said, I'm from Greenville. Like Greenville is perfectly.
Oh yeah, you're definitely in there.
Yeah.
You're definitely in there for sure.
I might not live in the South no more, but y'all can hear him. I'm all the way south. I'm in that.
Oh yeah. No matter where you are in the world, you still Southern.
Yeah.
I'm 4 hours from Mexico, so like we are very Southern. We're very. I mean, we're not like deep South, but we're Southwestern.
Right. Yeah, I mean, definitely open.
Who we got down that way?
Zach, I think is out that way. Zach Cluckman.
You mean in Albuquerque? Yeah. Yes. So Zach Cluckman does mine. Well, this weekend I'm hosting Marcial Delgado. He is the poet who does Voices of the Barrio, and he's going to be double featuring with Wayne Henry on my platform Saturday night. So yes, you've got the Voices of the Barrio, you've got Mindful Poetry. Barbed Wire Open Mic Series is in El Paso, so they're pretty close to us to be able to do stuff with us. There's poets in Santa Fe's house as well. But
So y'all need to get together and get y'all team together.
there's definitely things hopping down here. It's just it's COVID. What can you do? But
well, we already talked. I'm coming that way. So
yes, I know. Mr. Speaker was talking about wanting to do something too. So I'm hoping, that everyone kind of hubs here. It's a great middle place for so many large metro cities.
Where's Mr. Speaker?
He's in DC.
DC.
Or Virginia. I mean, out the peripherals of DC.
Yeah, they cram all that together, which I don't understand how. They kind of cram all that together. It's kind of like when you drive to New York, they have Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York all crammed together.
And they ain't nothing alike. Because I know this much. South Jersey, where I'm at, they align more with Philly. North Jersey, which is about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from here, is more aligned with New York. And I understand because the way they border each other.
Yeah.
But to me, all this shit is small. I'm like, 2 hours, you in another state. Hour and a half, 2 hours, you in another state. Hour and a half, 2 hours, you just in another region of Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
Texas.
Or you might just be at one
Same
end
thing
and
with
Dallas to the other
Florida
end.
or Georgia.
Yeah.
And Coach and I just created an erotic event on the last day to give National Poetry Month a great send-off on the 30th of April. We're doing an erotic open mic. Hit it hard. I love that. Hit it hard. Yes. Hit it hard.
Hit it hard.
Erotic poetry open mic. So
we would love to stream that in the Echo if it's possible.
Yeah.
So my page is The Word Is Right, WRITE. I co-authored that with Ma Dukes, and so all of the events are listed. I did all the posters through May already. So we're totally booked through June with events. They're going to start to get put up slowly. I also launched a publishing house, Shadow, this year. We're launching 10 debut poets. So if you ever want to come and feature and push merch and stuff, just let me know.
Absolutely.
We'll launch 10 more poets right before Christmas. We're going to do 20 debut collections and 2 anthologies this year.
Wow.
That's
a lot.
Yeah, I want to do 10 books.
Congratulations. That sounds successful.
I used to see a lot of people that do a lot of work, but I actually see Prada doing a lot of work. You know what I mean? It's the difference. You see people that, you know they working, but I actually see her doing a lot of work. And I'd be like, man, Prada, you here? Like, how did you get here? You was just over there.
I do like 150 mics though a month.
Wow. And she got baby chickens.
And I got what?
Wow.
Oh my God. Once I have the baby chickens, the bigger ones are starting to like try and hop out now. It's like scary, but
like a chicken farm?
So we raise our own baby chickens for eggs. I try to do the whole farm to table thing with my kids so that they understand where food comes from and has an appreciation for the work and the care and the responsibility to the food that we eat. And it's a great way to minimize waste in our home so that whatever we don't eat, usually we go to chickens or compost, and really just trying to minimize our footprint. So, Eva, watch. Wow. She'll show you one of the chickens here. Show them. Right.
Yeah, show us a chickadee.
Oh, wow.
Hey, chicken.
That's cute.
Yeah.
This is a blue wing dot. So, can you please go? Yeah, so we name them. So we have Alfredo, pepper, taco, enchilada. There's so many. We just name them after chicken food, but we're not going to eat them. So. No, we're not vegan, Lady V. No, we're not.
I'm gonna say, because you name your chickens food like you preparing yourself to eat the chicken.
Yeah,
what are we gonna have today? Tacos or enchilada?
Just the eggs.
I know somebody who has 2 little Yorkie poos, and they named them Taco and Bell, which is like crazy.
There you go.
That's too cute.
Okay.
I don't eat Taco Bell. I don't mess with that, but
All right,
well, guys, I gotta run.
Okay.
I gotta run. I got another meeting I gotta take, but I really appreciate the time, Ja, and I love you, brother. Keep doing your work. Tell Mr. Witz I said hello. Gotcha. Kendra, it was really nice to meet you. Mr. Throwdoff, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Marissa, good to see you again. I love your heart.
Thank you.
I really loved your poem.
Thank you, Shadow.
And I love your haikus too, Kendra.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you as well. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm definitely going to look at the site.
Yeah, please do. Thanks, guys.
All right, Shadow. Love you, bro. Yeah, that's my man. Listen,
you just got an invite from Shadow to do haiku, Kendra.
What? I'm like, yo. Listen, if it's any poet in the world, Shadow knows them, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Shadow is super dope, and that's who he was on. That's who he is all the time. He's never outside of who you see right there, and I love that guy. I
don't know what that. I mean, I don't know what that entails, but I'm gonna look at it. At least the class. I don't know about.
Check it out. I think So again, the thing I like about haiku is, so when you're in a haiku competition, it's not like a poetry. It's not like slam. It's different because your haikus, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You're not performing your haiku like you would in a slam. It's totally different. And so you'll be perfect for it. You have the voice already. You have the writing already. If it's something that you think that, you know, if you're considering, I would say go for it. It's very different. If you've done slam already, then haiku, you just, you know, you should feel fine with doing that. It's very.
And worse, you make $150.
Come on.
True that.
Respect the mic. Respect the mic.
You know?
Oh yeah, I gotta hit you up for because I got a color scheme in mind that I want my Respect the Mic t-shirt. So I'm gonna hit you up about that today.
Wits, hit Wits. I designed the image. Wits put it on the thing.
Yeah, I got a color scheme for mine. I'm gonna hit you up today, I'm texting you today about my Respect the Mic shirt. Everybody's gonna see mine.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. I'm glad y'all let me off the hook today. Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't share one.
He didn't share one. You see that?
So you can share one now.
Yeah, we got.
I was thanking y'all for letting me off the hook today.
You're not off of the hook today. So share one
more.
Well, let me take that thank you. Let me take that thank you back, and the thank you I said after that. Let me take them two back.
It's thrown away.
I've been first. Let me go ahead and give my props to this man in my top left hand corner. I don't know where he at on y'all, but he in my top left hand corner because I've been taking the class. I've been taking the Right to Heal class, and so I still like I'm delving into a side of me when I'm writing that I ain't gonna say avoid, but I just don't even worry about. And so I've been delving into this side of writing. And this poem here is part 2 to my conversations with the elements. Feeling the rain shine on mine as we dance through this illusion of newness in my nostrils can easily be mistaken as a scenic example of joy. Until you quiet your inner self and hear the anguish in the rain's cries, being blamed for undone deeds, being blamed for procrastinated purposes and prolonged promises, having his name being used in vain to convey one's lack of joy, and tasting his salty ears on my lips, I realize that the rain isn't eagerly diving to its destiny. No, the rain is running from the degradation of the clouds. And that's why when it rains, bystanders always get wet. Poem.
Yes, amen.
I love that line, the procrastinated purpose.
And prolonged promise. Because people always, think about it. People always say, rain check. Get a rain check on you know, bought ticket to the concert or ticket to the game. They give you a rain check. Or when you go to the store and they ain't got something that you want at the store, they give you a rain check on your coupon or whatever for the product. Like rain get blamed for everything. You can tell somebody that you physically get ready to come over their house or supposed to be doing something with them. No, man, it rain get blamed for a bunch of shit it ain't even do.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I had to advocate for the rain, man, because rain is my partner.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
But Jah gave us an assignment in class, and we supposed to write a poem, and I couldn't write just one poem about it. So I made it a four poem series. I'm writing the third one now. I'm just about finished with the third one, and I probably write the fourth one tonight because that's gonna be a bitch. That's gonna be some in a spot that I gotta go to that's real dark.
Yeah, I think what's up, next level individual? I think that I think anybody who has a workshop, who does a workshop, right? I think the more, and it don't matter if it's one poet or if it's all the poets, but the more they get from it, we feel more satisfied. It's like, okay, yes, I did something, because there's so much more that they got from it than just what I put out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting you to finish whatever the assignment is. But when you can add on to that and that continuously grows, like if you got 4 from one workshop, that's awesome. If you get 6, the idea is to have one. If you get more, like then anybody who's facilitating a workshop is going to feel like, okay, good. I think I really came across well enough for people to understand what I said. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that.
Oh man, you already know. I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on tipping the hat till you get tired of it. Then I'm gonna keep on tipping my hat to you. You got to get them props, Jah. People that's watching really need to know, man, that to not come from the all of the cliche poetry backgrounds, and for you to do what you do and be able to convey folks in common sense term what it is that we trying to do, man, say that's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing, and that's not easy. That's not an easy feat to do. So to do that and to do it easy, man, you better stick your chest out, real tough.
Well, again, my goal is to teach to middle school specifically, and to help them deal with some things. I realize my work helps with adults and teenagers as well, but I want to start to really, really focus on middle school because, and I want a lot of poets who are writers, who are educators. The one thing to think about, if you walk into any, I don't care if it's a school, I don't care if it's a workplace, I don't care if it's a religious sanctuary, you walk into that place and you ask everyone, can they remember back to middle school age if they had any type of trauma, any type of anything that disrupted your spirit. Every person that you walk into meet every day will raise their hand.
Yeah.
And so as children, we don't always have time to face some of those things. We got to keep going, right? Keep going. We don't always have time to talk about it. We don't always have time to explain how we feel. Sometimes we do, but sometimes it's a process for dealing with it. Sometimes the process takes years, and we don't always have that from middle school age. Every adult can reflect on something that happened in middle school that they've never had a chance to deal with.
Yeah.
And so, and what I want from the workshops that I do, I want to give people that freedom to at least finally say, hey, I weathered this storm and nobody knows about it. And then they can begin to start that process. Instead of being a 40, 50-year-old broken adult because of something that happened, I want them to deal with it while it's happening. It may not happen right when it happened, but deal with it when they can. And that's my goal. That's my goal, to help them with that. So yeah.
I think what you said right there too, that was so perfect. That was so important. I touched on it this morning in a little message, but trauma can be, we look at trauma like when we hear it, and we always think it's got to be something like huge. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be, something like you were raped or molested or anything like that. That's definitely trauma. But then you also have like the smaller things that happen over time that add up. So you just have to recognize any of that as trauma.
Trauma is kind of like a shadow, right?
Yeah, like all of it has an effect on your life, no matter.
Well, I mean, trauma's like a shadow. Everyone has some form of trauma.
That's right.
So true.
You just spin poems. You just spin poems today, Prada. You need to. Yeah, you just spin poems. That's 3 so far.
That's like every day. I have to like write this shit down, or I won't remember it. I promise. I have this notes section in my phone that has something like 800 notes in it from things that I'll just write down.
Yeah. All right, I got to close out. So let me shout out to everybody for joining in. Thank you so much for being here. Today is the best day to be the best you. I challenge you today to be better than you were yesterday. You have everything you need to be amazing, super, and fantastic. Success is in the motion. So start the motion moving forward. And anything that is not a failing thing is a successful thing. But the failure is just a lesson to be learned. Learn from it and keep moving. I'm proud of you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same channel.